Hello Hunters, I hope you're doing well, and welcome to another Solo Leveling Arise video, in which we'll talk about the new contents from the recent patch last February 13. This video will also be included on the Season 7 Missions of Partner Creator Plus program. If you haven't supported anyone yet on the program, or if you're feeling generous to jump on supporting me, that will be very much appreciated. I send out codes as soon as they're available on the platform. I send directly to my supporters and a list of claimable codes that will be on the Google Sheet. So if you can't support for any reason, the Google Sheet will be your buddy. I'll leave the link on the description and on the comments for you to check out. I'll see you there, and let's get back to the main topic. We will talk about the new contents for 0213, starting with the new hunter, Tawata Kanai, the SSR Fire Assassin. This patch is her debut, and she'll mainly be used on longer battle contents like guild bosses and the new workshop of Brilliant Light. Her kit is really great with lots of additional passives in it, and she can outperform every hunter released before her. That's actually expected since this is a gacha game and no one would like to pull a hunter that underperforms with hunters that recently released. With that, if you're having doubts on how to build her, I have this short guide that will definitely help you decide on which artifacts to put on her. Now moving on to the new shadow upgrades, the shadow armaments. A lot in the community is talking about how weak and irrelevant the recent shadows are, and honestly I share that sentiment as well. Now the devs have introduced a new system to further upgrade our shadows. This system is unlocked after upgrading your shadow to general rank. Once done, you can now unlock their armament to further enhance your total power and your shadow's capabilities. For example, unlocking Blade's armament, he will unlock a new skill called Silent Strike, which will be very helpful in certain situations since it can stun a target for 1 second. The requirements for unlocking the armament are 20 Shadow Echoes. These are new items added on the patch and will be mainly used for unlocking and upgrading the shadow armaments. You can craft these items on the crafting section, and mind you, they are expensive. Each echoes will be equivalent to 5 traces of shadows. Well, the traces of shadows is very rare to find. Now we have another that is 5 times harder to acquire. Anyway, that's how the shadow armaments work. Upgrade your shadow to general rank, unlock its shadow armaments, and you get additional power. The next one is pretty handy, the added slots for the artifact equipments. When you proceed to the artifacts, you can now see a number and switch logo on the above and below the artifacts. The number above determines the artifact slot currently used, and the swap logo is for switching for the artifacts. I believe this will be very helpful to players who have been playing for quite some time, since they will surely have lots of artifacts that are sitting on their inventories. Now, they can swap easily to accommodate the contents they are about to tackle. A good example is, let's say for Chahai Inn, you have this as your main sets, 4-piece Curse plus 4-piece Champion on the field. But you're about to tackle the Workshop of Brilliant Light hard mode. These sets won't work because of high defenses of the enemies there. So, you swap to your other artifacts, which could be like 4-piece Armed plus 4-piece Curse, which has defense penetration stats. I believe that's one of the use case for these artifact slots, but we'll see about the future contents that they'll release if we can fully utilize this. Next is the Workshop of Brilliant Light hard mode. Now this is really for the pay-to-win players or free-to-play players who have been playing for a while. There's a current event running for this mode that the first 6,000 players that will defeat Daimos will have a Sangjinu outfit. If you think you have what it takes to clear it, then do it fast. Lastly is the new, or should we say the continuation co-op event for the Jeju Island raid. The difference it has with the recent co-op is now you can attack each point whenever you like instead of clearing them by sequence. Log in daily to claim your operation ticket, and you don't need to do it every day. You can save it and do multiplay instead to save some time. The rewards are great, which you'll get a 2-piece special weapon design at 100% completion. Very useful to craft the latest Sangjinu SSR weapons. And that's it for the new contents on February 13 patch. To summarize, this patch is the debut of Tawata Kanai, the SSR Fire Assassin. The new upgrade system for shadows are now live, the shadow armaments, the new slots for the artifacts are now available, which makes your hunter builds more flexible. The Workshop of Brilliant Light hard mode event, and lastly, the final raid event for Jeju Island. Make sure to give some time to do and get the rewards since they're quite big. Thanks for watching, hunters, and I'll see you on the next one.